Hi everyone, I'm Carol Roush with Tupperware, and I'm here to talk to you today about Modular Mates. If you do not have your kitchen customized with Modular Mates, you are throwing away money every single month. Do you know that most people spend an average of $30 more when they go to the grocery store because they are buying products that they already had at home, and so when they get home, they have duplicate products. Here's just a little tidbit of information. When you bring products home from the store and put them in your cabinet in the packaging that they come in, bugs are attracted to the glue on that packaging. They're not attracted necessarily to the food. It's that glue. It's like candy to them. So your boxes, your bags that are glued, if they're not heat sealed, all of those items are attracting bugs and or critters. So that in itself is a reason to customize your kitchen. Now we offer a free service where I can come into your home and we can look and see what containers you would need for your whole kitchen, or if you just want to do a certain section. I always recommend we look at your whole kitchen, we get it all done, put it on your wish list. You can buy all of it at one time if you'd like, or you can order it by centers, like a baking center, a snack center, a pasta center, that sort of thing, or a beverage center. But the best way to do it is to host a party and let all your friends get the Tupperware that they want, and then you get the Modular Mates that you would like for free. So I want to show you a little bit about Modular Mates. Now, when I customized my kitchen years ago, probably about 30 years ago, all we had was ovals, squares, and some rounds. And so this was what my original kitchen, how it was customized. I actually had my flour in this, my sugar in this, powdered sugar, brown sugar, all kinds of different things, marshmallows, all in the round or square and ovals. As you can see, this is an oval, and this is a square. If you can see that. And so if you had a square, 2 ovals would fit in the place of a square. Or if you had a deep cabinet, you could do a square, and then you could do an oval right behind it, as you can see. And that is typically the length of a cabinet. And so as the years progressed, we found out that, well, squares and ovals are great, but if you're hiding those items behind, say this was my cabinet, I would usually have to put the oval behind it. And so we found out over the years that it was better to graduate to rectangles. So as you can see, a rectangle is typically the entire depth of a kitchen cabinet, a typical one. And so you could use a rectangle and go all the way to the back, and you could use a 1, and you could stack up all these ones if you want. And it's not a big deal to just, when you're getting your product out, to just pull it out and set one over, or just pull it out. I kind of pull them out like bookshelves. It's not a big deal to do that. And so I am gradually converting mine all to rectangles, and I'm going to show you super ovals too, because I love that. But here is a very easy way, and as you can see, I'm not a fancy label maker type person, but I do want mine labeled, and I have old eyes. So I like to just pull the label off of the item that I'm putting in there and attaching it to my container. My almond bark is going to go in this every single time. So when I run out, I'm going to buy more and I'm going to put it back in. So that's just what I do. And on this one, it is breadcrumbs, Italian style, actually breadcrumbs. Same way, when I run out of those, because they're great to put on chicken tenders in the stack cooker. I can tell you about that later. I want to replenish. Now, the cool thing about Modular Mates is that they are clear and they have this see-through window. So if you are running out of the item or the product, instead of having to open all your containers to find out what you need for your grocery list, it's very easy. You can just see right in there and go, oh yeah, I need more of that. So you can just open your kitchen cabinet, look in there, and make your grocery list. What's that going to do? It's going to save you time, number one, and it's going to save you money, because you're not going to be at the grocery store going, you know, I just can't remember. Do I still have breadcrumbs? I better go ahead and get a pack. Well, no, if you'd opened your cabinets before you left, you'd look up there and go, oh yeah, I got breadcrumbs. I don't need any more of those. So that's great. Or if you forgot to look before you went, quick call to the husband or the teenagers, whatever, have them open up your cabinets. And because you have the product labeled, they're going to be able to see whether you need it or not. Now, I talked about super ovals, so I'm going to show you what I've done with some super ovals. Now, I've mixed some other things in with the super ovals. So, now some of these you can't get right now, but if you're interested in Modular Mates, I'll put you on my list, and when they become available, I will let you know. This is very old over the years because it still has the pink seal, but this we just had last year during December, I believe it was, and I think maybe we had them in the spring too. I never really thought about what I could use this type of pour container for. Pour seal, you see that? You know, because I don't really keep syrups or anything like that in these containers. But then I thought, this is cinnamon. I can put cinnamon in there. How many times do you just need to sprinkle cinnamon on something? This works great. Now, if you need to scoop and measure, you can still do that. You just remove the seal. So I'm teasing you with this because you can't actually get this, but I want you to know that you're going to want that at some point. So there, I've got that on here. Super ovals, this is what we were talking about. Again, I've just used the label from the packaging of something that I use on a regular basis. I'm going to turn this around and show you. Isn't that awesome? That goes the full length of your cabinet. So, Modular Mates are very easy to use. There are 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. And so, I have, this is a 1. And this keeps my toasted coconut in it. But the cool part about it is on the, oh, and by the way, I need some. And the cool part about it is on the bottom, it's 1. That means it's going to hold 1 pound. And then we go to a 2. This has my unsweetened coconut flakes in it, and on the bottom of it shows a 2, so it's going to hold 2 pounds, and so on and so forth as you go up. So there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3. I don't think I have any 4s, but not in this cabinet, but the total is a 5. So the tallest container that you could get in a Modular Mate is a 5. There are lots of things that you can do in your snack cabinet. It's great for cereal, different things like that. Works phenomenal. So as you can see, how cool would this be to have this in your cabinet? Now, obviously, I have some ovals here. This is my powdered sugar that goes along with my brown sugar. I have not converted them to super ovals yet, but I will. But it also works very well. You could have an oval there and a round right in front of it, and that would take up the space that you need. So Modular Mates are a great system. It's going to save you time, money, and energy. And I really recommend that we get together and do a custom kitchen plan for you as well. I'll talk to you more about that later. Bye.